So today I'm talking about a P0761 code, what it is and how you can go about fixing it. And so what is a P0761 code? Well, it's a shift solenoid C performance or stuck off. And so what does this mean? Well, transmissions have a lot of solenoids built into them that the computer turns on and off to control the fluid that's flowing through the transmission. And by doing that, it's going to let the transmission shift gears at the right time. But when you get this P0761 code, the computer's seeing a problem with one of these solenoids, mainly the shift solenoid C, and so it's got to be troubleshooted to know why. And so what would be some possible causes of a P0761 code? Well, the first thing that could cause this is low transmission fluid or dirty fluid, or possibly a clogged up transmission filter. And so the first thing to go and do, if possible, is go and check the transmission fluid. Many vehicles nowadays, they no longer let you check the transmission fluid. There won't be no dipstick. But if you can, it's a good idea to go and check it. The transmission fluid might also be really dirty, especially if it hasn't been changed out when it's supposed to be. Sometimes when a transmission has really high mileage and the fluid's never been changed out inside of it, sometimes that can cause issues. If the fluid's been changed out regularly and the transmission has been maintained, then changing the fluid won't matter. But if it has really high mileage and it's never been changed, then sometimes that causes issues. I made a dedicated video on this. I'll put a link in the description box below if you want to check that out. But the first thing that could cause this is low fluid, dirty fluid, or possibly the transmission filter has gotten clogged up. The next thing that could cause this is a bad shift solenoid C, or the wiring going to it. If you do go to work on a transmission with this code, you will need to get a diagram of which solenoids do what and where they're located, because there will be a lot of solenoids inside the transmission, but you can go and locate that shift solenoid C on that particular transmission and go and do some tests on it, be sure that it's working correctly. There's some different ways to go about testing these solenoids. If you have a good scan tool, you can use that. You can also use a multimeter to go and test these solenoids. You can use a multimeter and be sure that you got voltage going to it, that there's no problem inside the wiring. You can also look up what the rated ohms are for that particular solenoid, since each one's going to have a different rated ohms that it's supposed to be at. Set your meter to ohms and go and test it and be sure that it falls inside that range. And if it does, then it's good. But if it's higher than that or lower than that, then you know it has a problem. You know it's having some kind of issue. But the next thing that's going to cause this is a bad shift solenoid C or the wiring going to it. And the next thing that's going to cause this is that there's some kind of other transmission failure. There's like a bad pump, there's a blocked up passage, a bad valve body, or something like this. Basically, something else has gone wrong with the transmission that's stopping that shift solenoid C from working. Usually when this happens, you're going to be getting a lot of other codes. So if you are getting a lot of other codes, be sure to pay attention to that. But the next thing that's going to happen is that there's some kind of other transmission failure. And the last thing on the list is going to be a bad computer. And this is going to be something like a bad transmission control module or a bad powertrain control module. Although usually when a computer does go bad, it's not just going to give you one code. Usually it'll give you a lot of other codes. Also, if you do think you have a bad computer, be sure to check all your fuses and be sure those are good. You can also check the battery and be sure that it's charged good. There's no bad connections or anything like this. Because all these computers, they all need a good stable power supply, or that can throw them off and cause them to have issues. But the last thing on the list is going to be a bad computer. And so that's basically it. I just wanted to give a basic overview of how you go about fixing a vehicle with the P0761 code. If you have anything to add, please comment down below. If you have any questions, ask me. I'll try to answer them. If this video helps you, please click like, please click subscribe, and have a good day.